It's one of those words that you probably hear people saying once in a while, this idea of realness.
Now, just some new research shows that realness, being real, is a personality trait. It's a true one, and one that can actually lead to healthy functioning. So they define realness as acting in a true and honest way without regard for personal or social consequences. So saying what you really think, saying what you really feel, even if it's going to make somebody mad. What do you think, Riley?
I think it's a good thing. And the reason why is sometimes the truth hurts, right? I mean, I've been real with people. People have been very real with me about things. And, you know, sometimes it just kind of hits you hard. But overall, I respect what they say. It's kind of hard to say. You get into you hear about the fake nice. Oh, nice to meet you, or it's okay, that sort of thing, whatever the example is.
Yeah.
But I think I'd rather somebody just tell me how it is and just move on with your life and say thanks for the criticism, or but that's it. I respect it.
What do you think, Shayla?
Yeah, I think it's definitely something that's easier for some folks than others to say how they really feel and not worry about consequences. But I think it can be a positive because if you're more comfortable saying exactly how you feel, you probably get the results that you want, or it's more likely that you'll get or create an atmosphere where maybe you feel more comfortable or you're more satisfied because you're articulating what your needs are or what your wants are, and people adapt and change to that versus trying to constantly figure out how to fit yourself into other people's spaces.
Yes.
Right.
That's a good way of thinking about it, your own mental health. Jason, I'm interested to hear what you have to say with this, because I consider you very real, but I also know that you are mindful of consequences when you are real.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is 100% positive. I don't know that it's necessarily something to be praised for not caring about the consequences of what you do or what you say or how you act. I think there's another personality trait which I think I probably fit a little more into, which is authenticity, which is you are an authentic person, you're not a phony. You do get real at times, but the idea of realness in someone who is an authentic person, I think, is something you sort of meter out. You tell if someone's open to it or not. You try to do it without being obnoxious or just blurting it out.
Do you think it changed with the tone and how you say things with being authentic?
Yeah.
Because I think you can be real with somebody and be authentic, but also your tone. You don't have to be mean about something.
If
you can be
real,
very, especially in business, if you want to give advice about something, be real about it and give advice, but do it in a professional, nice way. You don't have to be mean about it. So I think it kind of sets in where the tone of it comes into.
It could be. And I go back to Shayla's point too. When you're real, with yourself and with others, then maybe you do have a higher rate of satisfaction and how you can live your life.
And I think, like, for example, with myself, I see myself as an authentic person, but sometimes it's hard to be real when you're talking with people because I have a tendency to be more concerned about how other people feel. And so how you...
That's the understatement of the show, Shayla. You're the nicest person I think I've ever met.
It's true. When she asks you how you're doing, like, she really stops to listen.
Right.
She does.
She does.
Yes.
I would not put you in the getting real category. Not that you're not authentic or real, but you are concerned about how other people.
But you could be real in your own.
Yeah, but I would tell people, real things, but I may be nice about how I say it. Whereas Jason, you might be a little more straight to the point.
Yeah.
But I think it also, depends on the personality you are. Shayla, you may be very real with your husband at home.
Are you?
Yeah, I can be. Yeah, sure.
Kind of knew that one. I was like, there we go, there it is.
Yeah.
But he's very real too, so it all works out. Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
All right, good. Shayla, for real, we thank you.
We do.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here, and we'll see you on the news at noon.